don't know what the heck I'm gonna do today. I mean, ideally, I would like to finish this cursor, but after, I don't think I'm gonna take too long. So after, I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna get my refy ref. But yeah, maybe I shall work on this because I wanted to finish it in July, but I never did. And it's now almost October. So I should finish it. But yeah, let's see how fast I can finish this one. And just go from there. There is a chance I might draw something new. Wait. Kind of wish I drew this year. I mean, not this year, this month. But oh, let me back up the camera a little. So it's doing less of that focusy thing. This would have been a good thing to draw this month, but I already drew it, so whatever. But yeah, we're gonna continue this, and then I might work on that other drawing of the chrobin family. What did I leave myself to do? I don't remember. But I am thinking right now I should probably put a little outline on this flower. Okay, what did I leave myself to do? Okay. Robin has his succubus gloves. His cape. Can't do much on the shirt, honestly. And I don't know. I think that's everything. I think I just need to just spiffy everything up. Wait, what is his shoes like? Wait, he needs like a little gold thing. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me again today. I was very surprised that anyone stopped by my test stream. I thought I was gonna be fast enough. Ugh, one thing I hate about landscape is that the chat disappears so fast. Hang on. Live chat. How's everything going? It's going okay. Going pretty okay. I'm grateful that we're back on landscape mode. I was really not liking stream for being on portrait. Oh, you have YouTube notifications on? Thank you. I have mine off. I don't remember why I turned it off, but I think I just get annoyed. Overall, you are a trooper. You're a real one. Okay, I was trying to, how are things going for you? How are you this evening? Or day, wherever you may be? I cannot assume everyone is in the same general area as me. Okay, maybe I'll just do that. I did notice that I'm close to 100 subscribers, which is so shocking. I've been trying for so long. So I've been kind of thinking, what should I do for 100 subs? I don't really got ideas. I would like to offer people for me to read their star chart, their birth star chart. I don't know if anyone would actually care about that. I was also thinking maybe letting people give suggestions for characters. Since I read Crom and Lucina's, I was gonna say Crom and Robin's. I'm so used to saying Crom and Robin. But yeah, since I read Crom and Lucina's, or just broke down what it means for the day they're born on. It's not like they have a whole chart. Helios isn't real. But yeah, I'm just thinking, what should I do? Should I just draw like something special, like thank you 100 subs or something? Though, I don't know, because right now I can't for real draw until I'm back in my room, but I gotta wait until it is cool enough to be in there. What's this? Actually, really quick, while I'm here on Chrome, yeah, I'm not sure what to do, because it's a lot of things. I'm limited. Though I hopefully should be moving back into my room soon once it cools down. Hopefully it cools down soon. I am tired of being out here in the open. I mean, like, I do sleep in my room in the evening, but to like hang out and just do stuff, I don't know. But yeah, once I'm back in my room, I can do actual like drawing works instead of just stuck on pixelating. Because on this laptop, that's all I can do. Because of the tablet I'm using. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I wish I could offer for people to come to my world in Genshin and play. But alas, I cannot. Not until it's cool enough in my AC, or not my AC, my PlayStation won't sound like a freaking plane taking off from how hot it is. Once it's cold enough, I can use my PlayStation as a heater. I don't know. I'm definitely just gonna make a community post and just be like, what do you guys have any requests? I don't think a Q&A is interesting. I don't got much to share. I don't know. I'll just have to think about it. Possibly karaoke. I did one karaoke stream, but that was for my B-Day. And I privated it immediately after because I didn't want to for it to get like copyrighted or something. I mean, I don't know. Maybe talk about your favorite arts from Fire Emblem Cipher. That is a good one. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Actually, that's a stream I've been wanting to do, is talk about my favorite arts from Heroes. But Cipher is a good one too. I actually have not seen too much Cipher art, so I'll have to poke around. I mean, honestly, the only art I've really seen is one pertaining to Crom, Robin, and Morgan's, and Lucina. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Just kind of, maybe just in general, admiring Fire Emblem art. I'll be hands free at work, but break a leg. Oh, thank you, Spicy Spearmint. Spearmint. Maybe saying spicy ain't the best. Good luck at work. Hope it goes by fast. But yeah, I've definitely been wanting to do a stream. I've been wanting to do a stream since forever ago. Literally since I started my channel in what, in 2019. I've been wanting to do a video of talking about the art in Fire Emblem Heroes. Or since you're currently playing Echoes, maybe rank the redesigns to the 90s. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea too. Actually, let me, in fact, write down these ideas. Where are at? I have a notepad. My chrobin notepad that I made. I even handmade it. Like I glued it together and everything. Okay. Where's the pen? That one, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so let's see. Ideas. 100 sub ideas. Either reviewing cipher art. Cipher art. Let me put FE. Reviewing Echoes oldies. Oh, Echoes art oldies versus current. Okay, those are some ideas. Let me even write down reviewing FE art. FE heroes art. Okay. Okay, so that way I don't forget. Because I will. That's lit. Thank you. I have so freaking many of these notepads. Cause I used to sell at conventions. But getting a table is so expensive, and usually the locations are like super far from me. So it was really hard. You know, just trying to get there in general. But yeah, I have so many because they didn't sell. By the time I got into Fire Emblem, no one was into Fire Emblem Awakening. And so yeah, and I tried selling online. And it did okay, but just pretty much soon after I opened my shop, I was forced to move, and just going to like a postal service and all that just was not possible. That's actually a video I want to make one day of just how I completely failed running a store, failed being a con artist, just my tips, suggestions to people, and how I can never do it again. I feel like I kind of ruined my chance. And so now I'm just stuck with all this merchandise. And I'm just like, what do I do with this? I have like some like original stuff of like my bunny, and so that kind of stuff I try to give to friends and family, but they don't really have a use for it. So I'm just like, okay, that's okay. Just take this away from me. So much so that one of my old jobs, because I made pop sockets. What was I saying? My old work pop sockets. We used to have these, like we used to have phones to use for certain assignments, and they were just really annoying to use because they had like no way to hold them, and everyone would complain about, you know, their hand hurting after so long of just holding this freaking brick. So since I had so many pop sockets, I still have so many pop sockets. I brought in I brought in some general pop sockets, not the fandom ones. And I attached them to not all the phones because some people were okay without it. So I think I brought like five pop sockets or something. Wait, I need another gold color. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, what I was saying. So yeah, I brought them pop sockets for everyone, and they liked it. And I was just kind of wipe a tear away. Because just, my pop sockets were so useless. I could bring them to work to be used. I missed the chat. Oh, maybe you can also talk about the many different ships in Fire Emblem and how shipping popularized the franchise. Also, it's never too late to sell your merchandise. I don't know about that. Okay, the different ships. Alright, let me write that down. FE ships and how it made FE poppin' in the hood. But yeah, I don't know what to do about selling. Sometimes my sister tries to encourage me that I can still do it, but I'm just like, no. And the reason is I'll go more into detail about it in a video sometime, because like I have one of each of my merchandise set aside so I can like show it off. But the reason I feel like I can't sell is because of everything that happened, of like suddenly moving and just not having access to like go to the post office and everything, and just being extremely sick that I had no energy. I don't know, just I won't go into that. But basically, long story short, because of everything that happened, there were a lot of orders I didn't send, and I still haven't sent. Like I literally have a handful of orders packed up, but they just haven't sent. And that it's been like, I did this when did I move? I think that was like 2021. So I have like some 3-year-old orders that still need to be sent out, and yeah, I just feel too anxious to like contact the people and whatever, and I don't know, it's just a whole terrible situation. So yeah, I feel like I lost a lot of people's trust. I know, 2021. So yeah, I feel like I lost a lot of people's trust because of that, and I don't know. I'm just so disappointed in myself that happened, that I let that happen, and I don't know. I just don't feel confident to open the store again. I'm scared of that happening again. So yeah, I still have all the orders, and just life has just, I would say, not until life did not stabilize. Let's see, because I moved away from my friend in 2021, and that entire year I did not have a proper room, and I was very sick. So not until the end. So yeah, not until like the beginning of like 2022, life stabilized a little. And yeah, it wasn't until like the end of 2023, like I was really like, okay, like things are like way more stable. Like I can think about stuff. Um, think about more luxury type of stuff, because I was very in survival mode. So yeah, just time just slipped away from me. Just everything life was throwing at me. And yeah, I just really had to focus on my health because yeah, I had extremely bad health. It's not until this year, like this summer, that I was like confident like my health is better. I think I can get a job without backsliding. Uh, and yeah, so yeah, because 2021 is basically I literally almost died. My stomach shut down. And yeah, it's not until this year, this summer, that I'm at a really good recovery point where I'm not like, I don't know, like just constantly wondering if I'm gonna see the next day. So yeah, just it took a long time to recover, and just that's where my priorities were at the time. So yeah, I've been thinking about it again now that I just have the headspace to think about things outside of am I gonna die? Not gonna lie, 2021 felt so long ago. It does, and it kind of doesn't. Like I'm just kind of like, what the hell? Like, because there are some things in my mind that I'm just like, uh, I think it's mostly creative works. I'm just like, oh, that wasn't too long ago. But then when I think about it, of like what I went through back then, I'm just like, yeah, that was freaking far away. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure things out soon, because it has been a burden on my heart ever since. And like, but just yeah, I literally just did not have the mental or emotional capacity to deal with it until just literally this year. So I'm just like, okay, like I'm gonna try to figure that out soon. I kind of hate though that I need to try to figure it out before the holiday season happens, because I don't want to be shipping during all the crazy stuff. But yeah, I definitely, and like I do plan, like anyone I reach out to, like, do you want a refund? Do you want me to send it, and I just send like a whole bunch of things? So, like I will happily do that. I will happily send you whatever you want. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just I just didn't have the mental or emotional capacity to like send out emails and I don't know, deal with anyone being disappointed and stuff. Just until literally this year. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's getting better. I like Big Trouble in Little China. Huh? Hi, Nani. Nani kore. But quick question: do you know how to make craft box art? Craft box art? What do you mean? Minecraft art? What is craft box art? Like, I can only think Minecraft. If you're asking Minecraft, the answer is yes. I looked into it because I was like, maybe I can make some money doing custom Minecraft skins. I don't know why I stopped looking into. Oh, because I didn't have Wi-Fi. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was also a huge thing. Like why I didn't contact people immediately, because I technically don't have Wi-Fi, and it's really hard to do things. Never realized how much I needed Wi-Fi. Hey Robin, what are your sleeves like? They go to all the way to your wrist? Okay. Well, yeah, I just, man, it's just been so long that I'm just I'm dreading to contact these people, but I know I gotta. There's no way around it. But first, I'm gonna just secure a job, and then I can just feel good about that, and just I don't know, yeah, just not feel hurt by all the refunding and everything. Just being like, it's okay. And also that way, so I can make sure I have money to like do extra stuff, like printing out little prints, to send and everything. Yeah. Basically, it's a clear box, and you can make a miniature layout to put an environment setting in it. Clear box to make a miniature layout and put a setting in it. I not. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Where like people have like a thick frame, and then yeah, they have like just different layers of art. I have never tried it. I've always wanted to try it, but just yeah, priorities in life. My life began. If I'm being real, my life began collapsing in November 2018 when I got food poisoning so bad that I became paralyzed for a week. Because that is definitely was like the starting point of my health just going to the absolute crapper. And then yeah, just everything that followed was just a huge snowball effect until finally spring 21 it just collected too much that I almost died. Thank God. I know most people complain about 2020, but 2020, it gave me so much time to rest from work. Like, I was literally feeling myself just decline. But it gave me the excuse to just be able to just rest a whole lot from work, of just being able to call out without penalty and everything. Though I think catching COVID is what really pushed everything I had to the edge. Yes. Okay, so that is what it is. That's scary? Yeah, it was pretty scary. Scary, but you know what? I made it through, and it became a good reference for any fictional stories I want to write. If there's anything, any silver lining to take from that, it's that. And also that I appreciate life much more. And I never was one to like put work before my health, but especially more so after that, I'm just like, hell no. F work. If I gotta call out, I gotta call out. Okay, Robin's looking pretty good. Let me get this lighter color. Let's put it here. But yeah, I remember when those craft boxes were very popular on the Tumblr days, and I was always like, oh, I want to do one. If I did one, I don't know what I would do. Probably something bunny related, because I'm like that. But yeah, those take a lot of time and patience. But yeah, I definitely don't have the resources for that, or like really the space to do that. So maybe sometime in the future I'll fulfill that. Wait, Robin? Mm, why is this pink? It should be purple. Oh, that's it. Well, wait, did I do his little flower ring? No, I did not. I did not do that. It goes like here. Let me do that again. And what are just purple, right? Okay. I think I'll make this like that. So it pops out. And then let me zoom out. And see, good enough. It's a tiny ass cursor. I don't think it really needs more than that. Okay, I think that's good. I was thinking, let me look at Calm. Because he has his little bouquet, but I don't know if I should give Robin his. What color? It's smaller too. A little purple thing. I don't know. I guess I do want it a little different from his usual. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, just one day I would like to make a video showing off all my merchandise. And yeah, just giving advice to people like what they should and shouldn't do. There's definitely mistakes I made that if I could do it again, I would definitely do some things different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what life has in store for me because I really do enjoy making merchandise. I really do love merchandise designing and everything. And one thing that made me really happy when I would sell at conventions was that like everyone who came to my table would tell me how unique my ideas were, and like just basically I was very innovative. Because yeah, when you go to conventions, it feels like people are just selling pretty much the same thing, just with their own art. But yeah, my art, people would constantly tell me like, oh my gosh, like your stuff is like so refreshing. Like I love this, and I make a point to create stuff that you can use because as someone who used to buy convention stuff, like all the stuff that wasn't usable, like I pretty much got rid of because it was taking up too much space and I was just constantly moving. So yeah, just if it didn't have a use, it was gone. So yeah, I made a point to make sure my stuff was usable. So like I would make memo pads and pop sockets and glasses wipes. If I made any kind of like acrylic keychains, I made the type that you could wrap your earbuds around. What else can I do? I don't know. I just made sure my stuff was usable. And definitely at some point I stopped making prints. If I made any prints, they were just like mini prints. And they were always on like sparkly paper, just some sort of special paper. So they felt more cool than usual. Forever, I will be proud of the time where I had some Persona 5 art, and it was a catchy, and he was printed on like this dark silver paper, and it was really cool. It was very cool. And yeah, and someone bought it, and they came back to my table to tell me like, hey, like I bought this, and I went to get it signed by Akechi's English voice actor, and he was telling me how cool it was, that he really loved it, and he tried asking me for it, but I said no because I loved it too. So I thought that was really special that one, the voice actor loved it a lot, and the person who bought it loved it so much that they weren't willing to give it up. So I was like, I've done my job. I've done my job here. I ended up meeting him, the voice actor for Akechi, and I gave him the print because I wasn't planning to like give him anything, but I was walking around the con and then I saw him and I was like, oh shit. So I ran back to my table and I got everything Akechi. I got the print. I think I got the keychain I had of it, and I also got a memo pad that I still like to this day. Yeah, and I gave it to him, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And like he even told me too. He even told me like, so many people were coming to meet me at the meet and greet, and so many people had it, and like he was just asking them like, "Where'd you get this? Like this is so cool!" And like he kept trying to ask them if he could have it, but they were just like, "No." And so he was like, "Yeah, like I was just asking everyone where they got it, and like blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's me. It's for me." And so yeah, he was so happy to have it, and he also really really loved the memo pad. And I was like, "You better freaking use this." And he's like, I will use it." And I'm like, "Good." I have his signature. He signed on a page for me and gave it to me, and I was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." I will show that off one day. But yeah, I thought it was really cool just how much he loved it and how much the fans loved it that they weren't willing to give it up. Oh, that's dope. A plate of pancakes. Yep, Mr. Pancake Man. That's amazing. It really was. It really was. Yeah, it makes me miss selling at conventions. I do think like if I were to try to sell my art again, it would have to be solely at conventions. Um, but yeah, just convention tables are so expensive, and I don't have that money. I have not had that kind of money to invest for a long time. Tables are like $300 plus. That's a cheap table, $300. So I don't know. And yeah, just I was the person who would sell, and I would invite my friends like, hey, do you want to sell with me? And they'd be like, yeah. So I don't particularly have anyone I could be like, hey, can I sell with you? Because I was that person. Ah, ah, ah. Let me put my phone on silent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A friend was messaging me about crop and talk. I spent 5 hours last night messaging her about my crop in AU. I don't regret it, but I can't be spending 5 hours like that again. But it was just a darn idea that wouldn't leave my brain, and I had to focus. I have to focus working on other things, and so just getting it out. You know, it helped me just get the brain off the idea. But yeah, I do really miss selling at conventions. It was always a lot of fun. It was always really amazing to inspire artists I admire, because they would just always be impressed of like what I was doing. Like I said, I am and was very innovative with the things I sold. And like at next convention, like I would see them trying to do the same thing and stuff. And I don't know. It was just a good feeling, but yeah, I just stopped because it wasn't possible anymore. It's money, location. My local conventions are really far from me. And yeah, just also it got to the point when I was selling at conventions, like I was not having money to make proper merchandise. Um, I've always made DIY stuff, but yeah, it got to a point where it was just purely DIY, and I just felt really lame because everyone like had all this produced stuff, like I don't know, just like factory produced stuff and like really high quality things. I don't know, just I wasn't able to keep up what with everyone, what everyone else was doing. Why can't I talk? But yeah, I remember my last convention. I think this was my last convention I sold at. I only managed to get in because I participated in the contest and I won the chibi contest, so I won a table because of that. And that's the only way I was able to sell. Um, but yeah, just I was a pretty known local artist, convention artist. Saying I'm con artist doesn't sound good, but yeah, just people knew me in the community, so much so that there was these group of girls who had a table, and I could hear them because they were like kind of down the hall, but I could hear them talking crap about me and just being like, oh my god, like she's had that same setup since the first year she's been selling, like she has not, like, just I'm just talking crap about my setup being the exact same, because I put all my money into merchandise making and all that. I could never improve my table because all my spare money was just going into making the merchandise. And yeah, so I just heard them talking crap about it and just like, um I really don't let comments like that get to me, but it just did kind of hurt because, you know, I'm just a little sensitive about money since I come from a poverty upbringing, so it just kind of hurt a little. But I did get a little bit vindication because my table was popping. It had a lot of customers, and I had like a clear view to their table, and I saw that they were getting like zero customers. But I still felt bad because I know the feeling of just like waiting there, hoping someone will buy something. Someone coming up to the table, looking, and then not buying anything. So yeah, after the convention was over, I visited their table and I traded them some stuff, and they were just, and like I could tell they were just like, damn, like I don't know, just that I did that. And yeah, they were also very happy, because they had some cute stuff. They had some cute stuff, and so to the stuff I did, like I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And I'm the kind of person, I tend to have a lot of comments, whether for good or for worse. But especially when it comes to art, um, I can always find something that I like, and you know, just I will just be like, oh my gosh, like I love how you did your line art. This looks so good. Blah blah blah. Like just kind of go on a little tangent. So yeah, I could tell they're just really like happy that someone appreciated their art because yeah, they really got no sales. I understand that. It sucks. So I just wanted to support them, even if they were talking ish. Actually, was I my last convention? I think actually my last convention was a convention my friend invited me to sell with at her table. And she invited me because she kind of knew like I was like kind of on the verge of quitting art. And so yeah, so she just wanted to encourage me, because coincidentally, or I guess ironically, I saved her from quitting art without knowing it. Because my I think my very first convention I sold alone. I my very first convention I bought my own table, because the very first convention I sold at, someone else bought the table and I sold with them. But yeah, my very first convention I bought my own table. She was at that convention, and I very carefully look at all the tables because I don't want to miss anything. And so I saw her table, and like everyone was just walking past it because she didn't have like any display stuff. Like all of her stuff was just laid out on the table. And so everyone just kept walking past it. And so, but since I was checking every table one by one, I came across her table, and I immediately noticed the Sound Horizon stuff she had on it. And I was like, oh, Sound Horizon. And I was like, wait, this is Sound Horizon, right? And she was like, oh, yeah, you know Sound Horizon. And I was like, I love Sound Horizon. And so yeah, so I bought that stuff, and then I just noticed just how beautiful her style was, and just how amazing just her artwork was. And so I asked her, like I was asking every table person, like, hey, like how's your sales going? Like, how's your just convention experience going? And so she told me no one was buying anything, and just everyone was walking past by her and stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, like I gotta admit, like your stuff is hard to see because it's just all laid out on the table. And but I was like, still, I still think people should be like carefully looking. But yeah, just everyone was just ignoring her table because it was just all laid out flat on the table. And I was like, dude, like your art is so beautiful though. And she was taking commissions, like really super duper cheap commissions. And I was like, what the heck, girl? Like you need to put your prices higher. Like this is way too cheap for like how quality your art is. And so yeah, I commissioned her, and I gave her a huge tip. And also, I kept leading customers to her table. Like I would literally get customers at my table, like and if I heard them debating, like I don't know if I should spend the rest of my money like on this, or if I should wait, I'd be like, hold up. Like, and also this was many times like people were about to pay me, and I'd be like, wait. Have you seen this table? And like I would tell them about it, like just like there's this girl with super amazing beautiful art. Like before you spend your money on my table, like you should go check out her art. And like I would try to like give them directions, but I was like, you know what, let me just walk you over. And so I would just straight up walk them over to her table and just be like, check out her art, like look at her art. Like if nothing really calls to you, then go ahead, come to back to my table, and like you can buy whatever you originally wanted to buy. But like I think you should check out her art first. And like every single time they was like, oh, like just amazed by how beautiful her art was. And yeah, just my friend who, well, she became my friend through that. She was just super touched because I kept walking customers over to her, like just consistently throughout the days. But like, check out her art, check out her art, check out her art, check out her art, like look at it. And I just got her a bunch of sales and all that. And so yeah, she ended up telling me like, dude, like I was gonna quit art after this, like if I didn't do good. And like I was thinking like this was it because no one was coming to my table. But yeah, since I noticed her and found her art, just I was just walking everyone over to her table. By the way, this artist I'm talking about, maybe you know her. She did some art for Moe Shop, and it's the art with the pink haired bubblegum girl. And I feel like her art really put Moe Shop like on the map. Like people were just so pulled in by her art that like a lot of people discovered Moe Shop because of that. Like that piece of art like really became world famous. I recently saw too like someone using her art for like some sort of song. I don't know if she actually did like art for them or they just used it. But I also know Grimes, the musician. One of her friends bought a sticker of her art and gave it to Grimes, and like Grimes was like in love with it. So I was like, "Damn, girl, really going places." And I'm proud of you. And yeah, so honestly, just that situation too, what kind of saved me as well because I really was debating to quit art as well, but I'm just like she stuck with it and like look where she's at now. And then yeah, she tried doing the same thing for me of like knowing that I wanted to quit art, that I felt like giving up, and so she invited me to sell with her and like and yeah, just I met a handful of people who really liked my art, and she would tell them like, and she wants to quit art, and they'd be like, what? Don't quit. And so yeah, just her just trying to promo me of just like, and she wants to quit art, like, can you believe that? And like, I don't know, just a lot of sweet people of just being like, oh my god, like your art is amazing, and like and even some people paying more than I was asking for my merchandise because they just wanted to support me that much. And that's happened a few times before too, of people just being like, so I know it's this much, but I'm gonna give you this much because I just love it so much. And I was like, what? So I don't know, just sometimes I still do think like, is art getting me anywhere? But right now it's more of the fact that I just enjoy making people happy with my works, and just that alone brings me a lot of satisfaction. Because I think how many times in my life where I was just really upset and sad and lonely, but just seeing a great piece of art, just brought me a lot of joy, and just made me think like, you know what, life kind of sucks, but there are still things that make me happy, so it's not all that bad. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how I got into that story. That's so cool. That's sweet. That's a great story. What? Can you please stop? What are you doing? Yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is. It's a story I do like to tell, and also just personally reflect on whenever I'm just like, like what the hell am I doing with art? But yeah, and yeah, just she had a long journey too, dealing with art before she had her big break. And I would personally say she became world famous. Not from just the Moa shop work she got commissioned, but just like, I don't know, just that her works after like really pulled in like a huge crowd. And I know just she got like a bunch of um just job opportunities after that, of just people just being exposed to her wonderful style. And yeah, so yeah, I just think too, like, if I can influence someone like that, like, clearly there's still more for me in life for me to do. But yeah, just right now, art is just about making people happy. And yeah, and I just need to figure out those old ass orders that I owe, so I can really consider like my next steps or what I can do with art. Yeah, and that's also why I only offer, oh yeah, like digital products like the cursors, and taking commissions for making these cursors, because Yeah, just right now, I do not trust myself um with actual like merchandise stuff. Like at least selling an online store. It's honestly it's effing up that opportunity so bad. Like it honestly scarred my heart. Like I really feel like I betrayed those customers, and I just feel so bad. And just really hate like it's barely until now that like I can think about it. And like it's been years, man. It's almost 2025. But I do want to make it up to them somehow. Whether they want that refund or they want me to ship it still, and I can send them what they ordered and a whole bunch of more stuff, or just ship them their order and give them half a refund. Because I don't know, I just need to do something. I just need to do something. But first, I just need to focus on obtaining a job again, because my health is good enough. It's definitely gotten much better than I used to be in the beginning of the year. 100%. So yeah, first things first, once I get a job, once I get that first paycheck, gonna face that and then just try to move on and see. It's definitely been holding me back from doing certain things. Okay, I think Robin's pretty good. Okay, now I need to figure out background. But yeah, I speak about this so plainly because, you know, I don't want to hide from it. And, you know, the only way to be accountable is to admit it. So, yeah. Guys, don't be me. That's also a reason, guys. Don't be me. That's why I talk about it. Make sure you're prepared mentally, physically, emotionally. Because definitely at the time I opened my store, it just was not a good time. The place I was living at, it was extremely dangerous. I just could not go out. It's constantly shoot ups and all that. So I would just go to work and then come straight home. And my work shifts were always at like inopportune times where like the post office would like already be closed by the time I was going and coming home. And yeah, I don't know. Not an excuse. I definitely should have just reached out to those people and like refunded them immediately. I don't know. Just I was stupid. I was stupid. That's all I can say. I've learned my lesson. Okay, now what should I do for background? He does need like a clicker area. Honestly, though, I really hope people still want the merchandise because I need that crap off my hands. I just have what I think I have 2 big boxes of just merchandise, and I hate it. I just want to get rid of it. Yeah. Anyway, lighter topics. How can I move on from after that? um okay, just kind of connected though. I'm really hoping to make the video showing off all my merchandise to get it uploaded towards the end of the year. And yeah. I have a lot of Persona 3 stuff that I made a long time ago in like 2017. And then like right now would be the time to sell that stuff with, you know, Reload that came out. But yeah, I just don't have the heart to do that. It doesn't feel right to be trying to open a store when I still owe stuff. And yeah, like I said, I just kind of emotionally scarred myself doing that. So I feel like right now I just can never open a shop again. From just by betraying those customers. I don't know if I want to do roses. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, guys, just don't be me. Just don't be me. Make sure you have things planned out. Maybe roses with flower leaves? I don't know. I don't know, because Mr. Handsome, Charming Man Prince already has all his roses and sparkles. Robin's kind of looking like a grandma. He already looks like a grandma pattern. um, I don't know. Do we still want to change this hand? Let me think about it. Oh, what else could I do for this hand? I don't even know. Random weird promo, but I posted the first chapter of my Chrobin Jumanji fic if anyone wants to check it out. Just go on AO3, find the Chrobin tag, and I'll be there. I literally posted it so I could just promo my Chrima fan soundtrack. And I need to post some art soon on Pixiv so I can also promo it there. But I don't really have much. I don't enjoy posting on Pixiv unless I have like a chunk to post. But I don't right now. I mean, I guess I do have all these pixels. But no, that's not much. That's not much. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about these cursors. Chrome, do you have a little clicky? No, you don't. I need a little clicky. Blue. Why does his seem different? Oh, Robin. This is like one pixel square. Manga. We'll do that in a matching way. Okay. The same. So I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna think about it, just let it sit. And then I shall no. Natsume Yume. gonna work on this a little. Because if I do post a log, an art log soon, I would like this to be a part of it. I started this in July and just kind of abandoned it. I want to finish it because it's cute. I think it's cute. This is an idea I've had in my mind for like literally forever. Oh, chat is kind of breaking. I have to manually restart it. Favorite Stardew Valley character? Honestly, that's kind of hard to answer because I think all the Stardew writing kind of sucks. In terms of characterization, so if we're just going based off design, purely based off design, it's between Abigail, Shane, and Sebastian. Well, if we're going based off their story, whatever's was it called? Just their little encounter thingies. I really enjoyed Shane the most, but I just wish it was written just like a little bit better. But yeah, I feel like everyone's kind of badly written. I feel like everyone deserves a little bit better. Though I did marry Leah. In my first playthrough ever, I married her. If I were to play again, I think because when I first played characters like Shane and stuff, they were not marriage candidates yet. I'm kind of what the hell of Robin becoming a marriage candidate. I don't want an NTR. And I don't know, just yeah, I just feel like the writing is just not the Gucciest. I think everything in that fish line, grapevine, river could be improved. The gameplay is great, of course, don't get me wrong, but just the writing. The writing. Definitely the weakest point. Was I don't know. Just yeah, I just wish all of that could be improved. I'm also kind of what the hell like with Shane. How you have suspicions that he's drinking again, and like obviously he's not, but I don't know. Just yeah, just his writing could be better. Well, that maybe that's just me. I say that, but I also meet a lot of people who are just like who don't enjoy the writing. If the writing was something like, oh, what can I compare it to? I don't know. Just if the writing was better, that game would be a solid 10 out of 10 for me. But because of the weak writing, I think it's more like a 8 out of 10. The gameplay is really good and everything. The art could be a little better. Honestly, everyone's portraits is pretty unappealing. But yeah, just the gameplay is so good that it makes it a solid 8. And yeah, just the portraits and the story knock it down a little. I'm really interested in playing what is it? Fields of Mysteria? Is that what it's called? The new farming game that looks like Sailor Moon ish style. I feel like I can trust the writing on that because some characters feel very Fire Emblem-y to me. I have a feeling that the creator is a Fire Emblem fan. So that'd be really fun to play. I hear there's a dragon you can marry. I'll marry the hell out of that dragon. You know who I love? A dragon. His name is Chrima. I'll marry that dragon. Annual pregnancies. Semi-teams. Semi-finals. All the teams is our children. Yeah. So I can't wait for that game to... Right now it's just like on open beta or something. So I'll wait until just like there's a little more. I don't think the dragon's available yet to marry. But I do know they are a future person. Or at least you can currently woo them, I think, right? But yeah, hopefully... I don't know, I do want to play it soon. But that, it's definitely a low priority. Can't be spending money like that. All my current money goes to the bunny. I need to make sure her needs are met. But yeah, maybe when I get a job, I'll get it. I'll get it for my computer. Though I really hope it gets a Switch port so I can buy it for my sister. I know she would love it so much. Right now, her and her kids are playing, what is it called? Story of Seasons? The old Harvest Moon remake. Though it's not called Harvest Moon anymore, because the American localizers stole that name. But yeah. Oh my god, freaking... Yeah, let me get a drink of water first. Whenever I would visit my sister, because I have a file of Story of Seasons on her Switch, since I don't have a Switch. And I was playing it whenever I would go over, because her kids would enjoy watching me play and all that. And I was playing my little farm game, but I ended up quitting it because my horse got taken away. And it broke my heart so much because I was like doing really well on my file. You know, it was winter and I went through like the whole year of growing a bunch of crops, making a bunch of bank, wooing my man. He was ready to marry. My house was upgraded. He was ready to move in. My animals loved me. Everything was going good. Sprites loved me. Harvest Goddess was cool with me. You know, everything was going good. But my game happened to get so many typhoons that I like perfectly, barely not enough loved my horse. And so at the end of the year, of like the first year, my horse got taken away. And it just extra hurt because my character's name was Robin, and I named my horse Morgan. So I felt like they were taking my daughter from me. And yeah, just after that, I just quit playing. I was like, I can't recover. I can't recover from my daughter being taken away. I can't move on. It's been like a full year since then. And my sister always mocks me about it. We always joke around it. Her kids started playing again recently, Story of Seasons. And my sister like warned them, like, make sure to be loving your horse. Like, do you guys know what happened to your Nini? Like to her horse? And they're like, no. And she explained to them how I got my horse taken away and how I haven't recovered since. So we're always making jokes about my horse that I can't recover from, my horse daughter. My horse. I loved it. And yeah, it was just such a kicker that I was literally like, okay, like everything's ready to marry and this is a good run. And then my horse happens. My freaking horse. Oh, chat is okay. Chat is bugged that I have to manually refresh it. I can't wait for that game. Me too. I cannot wait for that freaking game. Vic, what are you saying, Hantu? I talked about so many things right now. I'm sorry. Chat is broken. Oh, oh, sorry. I'm trying to refresh chat. Speaking of dragons, did you play Dragalia Lost? Did you have a favorite character from there? No, I didn't. I didn't play it. I was interested because they did the Fire Emblem crossover. I was going to play it to get Crom, but I think at the time my phone didn't have enough memory for it, and so I was like, oh, okay, like maybe I'll have a better phone on the next time he runs. And by the time I did get a better phone, when it was like around the time that he should be rerunning, they announced end of service. So I was like, oh, okay. That game, I listened to a lot of the music though from Dragalia Lost. A lot of the music is really, really, really good. I really, my favorite song that like I still listen to this day is Bond Fever. I really love Bond Fever. Not because we share the bond, but it was just really good. It came up randomly when I was listening to YouTube Music, and yeah, it just got suggested to me, and I was like, "What is this song?" And then I saw it, and I was like, "Ah!" And yeah, I fell in love with it. I can't do it. I cannot sing it, but Bond Fever, Dragalia Lost. Guys, look it up. Listen to it. It's so good. It's so good. I can never get enough. That 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 song gets me so hype. Whenever I'm feeling down, I listen to it, and it just picks me up. It's just such a feel good song. Not like super feel good, but just something about it peps me up. And there's still a lot of heart in it. Yeah, but Bon Fever, BON, Fever. Kind of sounds like I'm saying Bond, but yeah. So just after listening to like a lot of the music, it made me really sad that I didn't play it because a lot of the songs that I like were from like events or something. I was like, damn, I really missed out, huh? So yeah, I can't say I have a favorite character. But I did watch like the final story because it got recommended to me of like just the final story before it closed out. And even though I knew nothing about the game, it is really moved my heart because I could tell the devs just put so much into it, so much love. Just saying their goodbye to it, and like um I was really impressed to see how much the main boy character like grew. Like I was like, oh damn, this is him. Oh damn. And like I don't know, I really enjoy series like that aren't afraid to like just grow their character and like change them for that growth. So yeah, when I watched it, I was like, man, it's too late, but wish I could have. enjoyed it. But yeah, just my phone at the time wasn't good enough. I think, in my opinion, I think that game was too ahead of its time. Because that game was like 2019 era. Just people weren't ready for it. I feel like if they made like some sort of port game out of it, like this, a console game or something, it'd probably be really big. But yeah, just at the time, just gotcha games were just not as big as they are now, and I don't know, just it was ahead of its time. I feel like the people weren't ready. All the Dragalia Lost songs are bangers. I forever miss that game. Yeah, I bet. I can only imagine how actual fans for it felt. Cause man, if I was moved and I didn't know ish about that game, I can only imagine how you guys feel losing that game. It was just too good for this world. Yeah, but I really think they should just do like some sort of port, console port, because it had a good story, right? And then all the crossovers that they had with like Crom and whatever other games they did. Because I know there's Marth and Peony, but those should be like DLC characters. If you want them, you can buy the DLC. But yeah, just that game, just the ending was so hype for me who didn't even know anything. Like I really feel like they could just port it out and and I don't know, just yeah, it would do better that way, maybe. But yeah, the music's really, really, really freaking good. I'm still finding songs to this day. I'll get recommended a song, and I'll be like, alright, I'll listen. And I'm just like, damn. I was so shocked to learn that they got Dalco for it. I was like, oh, damn, they really went all out. I'm a huge fan of Dalco. I love listening to her music. Yeah, I just feel like that game was just not really meant to be a gotcha game. I really hope they port it one day. But yeah, I know I had a dedicated fan base. So to all those people, I salute you. And I'm sorry that it ended. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm too zoomed in. Lucina? There was something I wanted to fix about Lucina. Oh. Her ears kind of don't make sense. That's the thing. Okay, let me... Oh snap, what time is it? It's kind of late. I don't know if I should end here. Let me just work a little more. A little more. I think next time I work on Green Hills, I've been feeling kind of stagnant working on stuff because I'm just stuck on the maps. Like I'm like really, really itching to work on the story. So I think very, very soon, I'm gonna start streaming, working like this super rough programming the story, Because yeah, I just been itching so much to like work on the story that I keep putting a lot of time into just working on fanfic. Oops. So yeah, I think that's something I should do. I think the maps are roughed out enough that I can like kind of work with it a little. So yeah, I think very soon, maybe even this week, I'm gonna do some streaming of just programming the story, and hopefully, whatever I do can maybe help whoever learn how to use RPG Maker a little. Although I haven't touched RPG Maker in such a long time properly that I'm like, do I remember? I should probably spend some time this week rewatching all my tutorials. But yeah, I should definitely start doing that because yeah, I'm just itching. What was your favorite mobile game that shut down? I don't think I have one. Fire Emblem Heroes is actually my very first mobile game. And then after that was Genshin. Fire Emblem Heroes was my first gotcha, and then Genshin. Honestly, it didn't really hit me. Mobile games were a thing until like kind of a between point of Fire Emblem and Genshin. I don't know why, and I wish I did figure that out a little earlier, because I probably would have had fun um just playing new games, because I really can't afford like console games and all that. So I technically don't have anything, 'cause my games really just range to Fire Emblem and Genshin and Honkai. I'm really trying to think, like, have I really not played anything else besides those? I don't think so. I mean, I play Blue Archive, but that's still going strong. But yeah, I'm kind of at my limit in terms of phone games. Not from just memory, but also all the daily stuff that I try to keep up with. There are some weeks that I really just don't enjoy just how much time it's taking out of my day. And so like I'll just abandon it for a while and just focus on like drawing or writing or editing or something. If I had a good phone, 'cause I think also a huge thing is I didn't have a good phone. Because there was a period where I didn't have a phone at all for like I think like 3 or 4 years, until I bought like a crappy prepaid phone that you can buy at the grocery store. And I only got it so that way I could like schedule my lifts to work, and just people could finally contact me for whatever reason. But yeah, just I think if I did have a good enough phone in the past, I would definitely have played Love Live, because I was a huge Love Live fan. I was into Love Live before it ever got big. I was watching as I started watching towards the end of when season 1 was like nearing its end, and then I was watching week by week when season 2 was coming out. And by then it was not big at all in the West. And then it wasn't until I think season 2 ended that it got big. But Yeah. If I was able to play it, love life. I do want to play Uma Musume Pretty Derby whenever it gets released globally. But like I said, it's definitely gonna have to be a game that I'm not like trying too hard on because I'm just already too feeling too overburdened by Fire Emblem, Blue Archive, Honkai, Third, and Star Rail, and Genshin. Though all the Hoyo games I have greatly been neglecting. I have recently started playing them again a little bit, but I'm ready to abandon them again. Yeah, but definitely once I move back into my room, I think I will be playing Genshin again once it's just cool enough to use the PS4 and it not sounding like a plane taking off because it's so freaking hot. And I can use its heat as a heater. So yeah, because I really want to play the Fontaine finally. I think I'm ready for that. So whenever I do play, I also plan to invite people to my world to like help me with whatever. Yeah, I enjoy playing with people. I'm always that wacky co-op person. But yeah, that's until it gets cooler. Which I don't know when it'll be because it was seeming like it was getting cooler, but then it got hotter again. Weather, what are you doing? I do not appreciate it. I want to go back to my room. I want to stream freely. Yeah, also once I go back to my room, I'm gonna start for real streaming art, not just like pixel crud like this. I will be able to stream from like my actual drawing tablet because I have a spot where I can position my phone to capture it. I can't do it here because it's like angled, the tablet, and also I'm left-handed, so it's like really hard to find a spot for the phone where the way I'm using it now. But yeah, I have a spot in my room. I can put my phone and you can watch from like an upper angle, and my hand not be in the way. So can't wait for that because there's quite some works that I really been itching to finish. Namely, I have a Crom and Lucina piece, bunny them that I really want to finish. So I can make myself a lunar calendar. That was one of my most favorite things to make for conventions and sell. Is that I would make lunar calendars, and I made them all by hand. All by hand. I would hand cut them out, hand piece them together, everything the works, and I loved them, and it made me so happy when people loved them. Of course, I cried a little when I would make too many, and just I was end up with a bunch of stock. But I've learned how to do it to not print too many calendars. Well, it's not like I'm not gonna sell it. I may Oh, I also want to make a finish my Persona 3 version. So I think for that, instead of selling physical versions, what I'll do is I'll put the file online for people to print themselves, and they can make it together. And I'll probably have a tutorial of how I make my own if anyone wants to follow the same process. And maybe just even make their own custom lunar calendar. But yeah, lunar calendars was just my absolute favorite to always make for a convention. Because not too many people make calendars in general, but especially I've never seen anyone make a lunar calendar. My goal one day is to make like, or not goal, like dreams. I don't know where that's gonna go. But my dream is to one day have some art where I can print as like a big acrylic where it's like 5 inches big at least, and attaching to it is like little chains with little clippies, and the clippies hold the calendar months, and so you can, you know, obviously switch it and change it, and so people can just keep the little acrylic for like each year to put like the new year months, lunar months, or they can even just use it to have like, you know, hold stuff, hold whatever papers, images, pictures, I don't know. But yeah, if you go on my Pixiv, I have pictures of my Chibiusa. It was a magnet calendar. Chat, I keep forgetting. Check. Okay. We good. Okay, I think I'm going to end things here. I need to prepare the bunnies bedtime before it gets too late and then I get too lazy and don't have the energy to. So yeah, this is what we did today. Robin, you probably see me. That's okay. We finished up for Robin. And I just need to sit on them a little to figure out what to do with the background. But yeah, they got updated. Yay. Do not save. And then I worked on this little. Hopefully I can actually finish this. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the likes. It's always nice to have conversation while working. I really can't wait for the day I can just stream in my room and not be talking like a groggy old man. Where I can speak normal volume. But yeah, thank you for everyone watching. Thank you for chatting with me. And yeah, just keeping me company. I'm so glad to be streaming back again in landscape mode. So tomorrow I will be working on Grima Tales. I think tomorrow is when I'm gonna be practicing some programming. If not, I was thinking of working on the portraits. Let me show you really quick. Because that is something I do have to work on. I hope YouTube doesn't yell at me. Oh, they're not here. Right? Oh no, wait, this is flats. You met I. You met I. Oh, they're not here. Okay. Is it? No? Okay. Oh wait, I think I have to open. Okay, whatever. I'll find them. But yeah, either tomorrow we'll be working on programming the story finally because I just want to get that going, or just working on the Grima and Ninian portrait art because that's also something that needs to get going. Besides my initial drafts that I did. So tomorrow will be more interesting instead of just working on maps. And yeah, so that will be tomorrow. I don't remember what time I chose, but that's tomorrow. So I will see you all then. And I wish everyone a safe and blessed night or day, wherever you may be. Enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you're at. And until next time, bye bye. Thank you for thinking it was a fun stream. Bye.